All right, Joe, as you get ready for the first game of the regular season, I know last year when we asked you about the first game, you said you really couldn't prepare yourself for what it was like standing in front of the wall. Do you think you can ever get accustomed to standing in front of the wall with it being as loud as it gets?
I definitely think that the first game last year was overwhelming, that most definitely. But then I kind of prepared myself for that every other time. So yeah, it's just it's an awesome thing to see a bunch of supporters out there and the entire stadium for us.
For another keeper coming in who's maybe not accustomed to it, how hard is it to adjust just being there with the wall behind you?
Yeah, I think it's obviously it's very loud, so it's tough when you're trying to communicate to their players. I'm sure they can't really hear anything, but you know it's a huge advantage for us to have everybody back there and rooting us on.
And then looking at DC United, what are some of the problems that they'll be presenting you on Saturday?
Yeah, they added a lot of new players, and they you know, they're a slightly different team, so we will. It's kind of the first game. You kind of go in blind a little bit. You see preseason matches, but they're not quite the same. So we will have to adjust as we go, and I think that's something this team is good at.
In talking to Will, he said that at the end of last season, you guys had gotten away from what you all were good at. What is this team good at now, heading or as the preseason comes to an end?
Yeah, we've seen that a lot of new pieces were added, and we have an extreme amount of depth on this team. I think most of all, though, we've spent a lot of time together to get to learn each other and get to know each other a bit more, and that's helped us gel a lot and really focused on being a team.
How much of a test of this team's depth is going to be like the first couple of games of this season?
Yeah, we'll have to see as those games come.